Imagine standing in the middle of a colossal arena, the crowd's deafening cheers shaking the ground beneath you. Before you stands a trained killer. Your next move could determine whether you live or die. This was the brutal reality of a Roman gladiator. But becoming one? That was a challenge of its own. The gladiator tradition began not in the Grand Colosseum, but as a solemn ritual. Originating from Etruscan funeral rites, it was a way to honor the dead by having slaves or prisoners fight to the death. Over time, what began as a funeral custom transformed into one of Rome's most popular forms of entertainment. By the 3rd century BCE, these fights became a tool for political influence. Ambitious politicians sponsored games to win the hearts and votes of the people. The bigger the spectacle, the greater the fame. Contrary to popular belief, not all gladiators were slaves. Sure, the majority were prisoners of war or criminals sentenced to die. But some free men volunteered for the arena, lured by promises of fame, fortune, and a chance to escape poverty. Volunteers signed a gladiatorial oath called the Sacramentum Gladiatorium, pledging their lives to the fight. It wasn't just a job, it was a death sentence. Gladiators trained at specialized schools known as ludi, overseen by a lanista or trainer. The training was grueling. Recruits practiced with wooden swords, endured harsh physical conditioning, and learned the techniques of combat specific to their style. But the lanista didn't just train them to fight, he shaped them into performers. Gladiators needed skill, stamina, and showmanship to entertain the crowd. It wasn't enough to win, you had to make it a spectacle. Did you know there were many types of gladiators, each with unique armor and fighting styles? The heavily armored myrmio wielded a sword and shield resembling a Roman soldier. The retiarius, in contrast, relied on agility, fighting with a net and trident. These pairings weren't random. They were designed to pit different skills against each other, creating the ultimate drama for the audience. In the arena, every fight was a matter of life and death. Or was it? While the crowd loved bloodshed, not every fight ended in death. Victors could spare their opponents if they put on a good show. However, the ultimate decision often lay in the hands of the editor, who would consult the crowd with a simple thumbs up or down. And let's not forget the stakes. Victors were showered with prizes and glory, while the defeated faced death or disgrace. A few even earned their freedom, becoming legends of Rome. But the glory came at a cost. Even the most successful gladiators lived under constant threat of injury or death. The relentless training, brutal fights, and lack of proper medical care meant many didn't survive long, even if they were undefeated in the arena. As the Roman Empire declined, so too did the gladiator games. By the 5th century CE, changing values and the rise of Christianity led to the abolition of these bloody spectacles. What was once the centerpiece of Roman culture became a relic of a more violent past. The story of the gladiators is one of resilience, bravery, and survival. They were more than just entertainers. They were symbols of Rome's grandeur and brutality. So next time you think of gladiators, remember, their lives were more complex and far more tragic than the legends we celebrate today. If you enjoyed uncovering the secrets of Roman gladiators, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating journeys into history. And let us know in the comments, which gladiator type do you think you'd be?